a few tactics you can use if you're trying to go for a prop firm and make a bit of money. So let's start off. What did I do? Now, when I started off, I wanted to make sure I was ahead of the prop firm. I didn't want to blow any counts. I didn't want to be chasing losses. I didn't want the prop firms to be one up on me. So what I did, I took it safe in the first go, right? So I believe on stage 1, where you have to make 8%, I was risking 1% of my portfolio per trade. So on 100k, that would be 1k a trade. As we progressed into stage 2, you can continue with 1% per trade, or you can bump it down to maybe 0.5%. For the live stage, however, I made sure that my risk was 100% at the 0.5% per trade, whereas stage 2, that's optional. You can continue at 1%. Now, the reason for this is they don't actually pay out your refund until you've made your first payout. So you don't want to blow the account or do anything stupid until you get that first payout. It's just it's a silly rule. Again, they want you to lose, but you must wait 30 days as well if you're using my Forex fund. So they actually give you extra time to blow the account or do dumb shit. So yeah, just be careful about that one. So yeah. So you can either buy a new account with the funds you've made, and you can grow your portfolio. You can open up you can hop on new firms and expand out your portfolio to maybe 1 million, 2 million, whatever. But you'll find, well, I found, it is a little boring. I wanted to up my risk and have a bit more fun, especially because of how cheap the thing was, and I used my own personal trading account then for the safe stuff, right? So what I did then was I'd open these accounts, and we now I know a guy who literally he can get the most pinpoint entries, and on a 100k account he'd be opening 40 lot position sizes. It would be crazy. He'd be able to pinpoint the very bottom and make like 10k in one trade, and that would be him done. But unfortunately, I don't have the ability to get that pinpoint entry. I have a really good understanding and ability to read the direction of the market. However, my entries can be a bit not good enough for that. So what I do is I risk 4% of the account, with the daily drawdown being 5, and therefore it only will require a trade or two, and I will only take a trade like once a week or 2 trades a week, and I'll do that for stage 1, stage 2. Now, when you get to the live account, this is where it gets interesting. What I did was I made 14% in almost 3 weeks on my first 50k account. Now, this seems absurd, but honestly, it was quite easy. What I'd do was I'd make sure at the beginning of each day to increase my buffer. So essentially, I would have a buffer of about 2.5k as my daily loss. However, I'd managed to have the first trade make me 500. After that, then maybe I'd increase the risk again, and it'd make maybe a k. And now what you found is my daily drawdown has gone from 2.5k to 4k, and suddenly we're looking like 100k account, similar drawdowns to 100k account. And then I'd make sure I would make the most of that trading day to make a shit ton of money, and then the next day we rinse and repeat. We make a small amount, small, and then we go in large. Now, a strategy that someone proposed to me or asked me what did I think of it today actually, and I thought it was a decent idea, especially if you just don't really want to be sitting at the trading desk. it seems like a bit of a no-brainer. Now, what this guy was proposing was a swing trade with a huge stop loss, a 0.5 risk to reward ratio, and if you could manage your risk correctly, I think he was proposing 4% or so. That would mean you could make 2% then per trade, something like that. I can't remember exactly what the risk was. Whatever it was, it would only require 2 or 3 trades to make 5 or 6k. So that is another thing you can do, especially on FX, where markets tend to be trending for a long time in the one direction, where reversals are kind of easy to spot, or at least you just know yourself. Like if the trend has been going on a while, you might say to yourself, "Oh, I might wait." So that is another thing you can do. Again, I definitely advise everyone to have a look into prop firms, or just see if it's for you or if it's not for you, because you can make some pretty insane money if it's done correctly. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.